The Golden Age Sandman, Wesley Dodds, was introduced in 1939. That makes him one of the earliest superheroes in comic books. Now, there has been several Sandman at DC Comics. He's the first one. He's a crime fighter whose original outing, well, assumed not to be his first, but his original adventure had him chasing a villain who had stolen a ray gun that he had created. So then he used this gas gun in order to retrieve said items. But within the story, it seems that the police and the crooks knew of him and that the police had even been hunting him for years or months or several months, something like that. So that the story that we saw in his first appearance was not his first adventure. And that was revisited in the 1990s Sandman theater series, which was released just after the Neil Gaiman Sandman series was introduced, where they explained that the Sandman Wesley Dodds was just another person borrowing the name, while Dream had been captured for almost a century. And this is why this character manifested dreams and started calling himself Sandman. There was also a Silver Age Sandman, wore a yellow and red costume, but he was quickly disposed of in the Sandman series by Neil Gaiman. For years, Sandman was almost not allowed to use the word Sandman, the name, but slowly DC has allowed the first Sandman to be known as Sandman again. He was not even featured for a while, which is kind of a bummer considering he's the first Sandman in all of comics. So let's look at this Golden Age character. This is Hervé from Comic Book Bin, figurine since 2002. Like and subscribe. This is the Sandman. If I'm not mistaken, this figure is based on several DC Multiverse action figures, such as Alfred here. You can see the pants are the same, but the top is not. I like that they made this version of the Sandman and not the one with the superhero costume, which is very generic and not special. My only complaint would be that the head seemed a bit too small for the body, but in a sense that might be, usual DC Multiverse look. He's got a gas gun, and it's a bit difficult to position it properly in his hand. It feels crooked. It was bought this way. It was already packaged in his hand when I opened the package, so it's crooked by default, as you can see. He wears a fedora jacket. His head moves quite a bit. You can't see his eyes. There's some glass reflection here, as if there's fire in front of him. And the cool gas mask, which is the trademark look of the Golden Age Sandman. I feel that the legs are very long, but they bend pretty well. And he can almost kick his own ass, almost. He's got the diaper like usual. This foot here, the ankle, is very problematic for me. It seems like the ball joint is crooked. So it's difficult to position the character properly. This one is a bit better. I like the open coat in the back. It's easier for articulation and posing. Obviously, this is rubber-like plastic, not leather. He's got a great suit here, like the jacket, everything, the details, like that. He seems pretty white here, lack of sun exposure. The gloves here are brown, and only one of the hands is open. I guess that's for fighting. That's a figure. The gas gun is gold-like, but almost more like browns in a way. In between browns and gold, I guess. Great head articulation. Arms move pretty well. Ball joint at the wrist. He can bend. Like many DC multiverse action figures, he doesn't have anything in the middle part. I mean, those that wear coats. So this is an empty space. If you look at his back, there's nothing there. Okay, it's really empty. So there's a back, torso, and nothing here. It's not as bad as it sounds. Still looks very good. This is how he looks with other DC Multiverse figures. I think he's a good figure. He's a classic Justice Society character. I never expected DC Multiverse McFarlane to make him. They've made him now, so it's very good. It's very cool. If you want to complete your classic Justice Society team, he's there for that. And he goes well with characters like the first year, the year one Batman and him go pretty hand in hand together. And obviously you can put him with other Golden Age characters such as Dr. Fate or even Wildcat. And it seems that my year one Batman doesn't want to stand up too much. So this is the Sandman, Wesley Dodds. This is Hervé from Comic Book Bin, filling you in since 2002. Like and subscribe.